for contractors and their equipment. We're hoping you'll help out. Here's how. Come down to the Auto Plaza by September 30th. Find your perfect car, truck, or SUV and put it in your driveway. We don't expect you to do all the heavy lifting. To help make space in your driveway great again, get discounts of up to $13,700 off a GMC Sierra half-ton. Get a Silverado 1500 Custom starting at only $34,100, or drive a Chevy Colorado for only $499 a month with $1,500 down. Nearly every vehicle is being marked down. We'll have loan specialists ready to help with any credit situation and lenders standing by with millions to lend. Only at the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza. Stop by.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted Best of Las Vegas. Give them a call, 702-727-9900.
Thank you for joining us here on News 25 and Ace Country Radio and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices on this Friday, October 17th, 2025. Good evening. I'm Chris Palermo. Here's what's happening. A scary moment for one driver this morning after their vehicle rolled over near Highway 160 and Greenwood Road. Our News 25 photog Anthony Roberts was on the scene quickly and has more.
Jason Ernest of Mount West Lawyers. Don't be bullied by insurance companies. Call me, 775-727-9500.
Just before 10:30 a.m., emergency crews responded to a single-vehicle rollover crash near the intersection of Highway 160 and Greenwood Road. According to the preliminary report, the driver was heading southbound when the vehicle allegedly suffered a mechanical failure, causing it to veer across the roadway into the shoulder and into a ditch. No injuries were reported in the crash.
More news now. A local business located just off the Las Vegas Strip realized that it's been hard on those affected by the government shutdown. Some federal workers have been furloughed and some are even working without pay. There was a one-day promotion recently deemed as strippers against shutdowns. A local business is rising to the occasion by helping out federal workers that have been furloughed or laid off because of the shutdown. The Crazy Horse 3 is an off-strip gentlemen's club located near Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. They ran a promotion recently that offered free lap dances, and the establishment waived their normal $50 cover charge. The Strippers Against Shutdowns promotion apparently was for one day only on Wednesday, October 15th. Guests were required to present a valid government-issued identification or proof of employment and be 21 plus years of age to participate. The owner of the Crazy Horse 3 said, "Las Vegas has always been about taking care of people who work hard." Well, hey, it's Las Vegas after all, right? And speaking of Las Vegas Senator Jackie Rosen took to Zoom to address the importance of keeping the Affordable Care Act. She's asking for the Republicans to come to the table and extend these credits in yesterday's call. KPVM's Haley Graby reports.
October 16th, 2025, Nevada Senator Jackie Rosen warned that families across the state could face major financial strain if Congress does not extend the Affordable Care Act's enhanced premium tax credits.
Fighting to protect our families, fighting to protect their access to quality, affordable health care, their ability to get an insurance policy that allows them the chance to go to the doctor, get their medication in a way they can afford.
Rosen says Washington Republicans are blocking the extension, which she argues would hurt working Nevadans. The senator has repeatedly voted to keep the government open and says she's pushing to reduce rising healthcare costs.
When we have a fix that's extending the credits and, of course, working on improving them for everyone and making them better, working with legislation to modify and enhance and improve so we can reduce this anxiety. Before I let the press come on, I want to ask you each one last question. And so,
according to her office, if the enhanced tax credits expire, more than 95,000 Nevadans could see their monthly health insurance premiums nearly double. She also says every Nevadan with health insurance, whether through the marketplace or an employer, would face higher premiums if action isn't taken soon. Rosen is calling on Washington Republicans to act before the credits expire.
I can tell you this. My motto is agree where you can, fight where you must. Everyone knows that. I am willing to work with anyone, anytime, to come to the table and talk about what's so important. You heard the stories here. These are just 3 of the stories. If I opened up my the inbox of all the letters I've had coming in on email in the last, even in the last month, but overall, you would see that for healthcare, it's the number one thing people are worried about. And there's too many birds are being squeezed too much, and people are going to have to make too many choices. So Republicans, all we're asking is for them to come to the table. The shutdown is on them. They control the White House. They control the House of Representatives. They control the Senate. In fact, the House of Representatives barely been in a day.
And this weekend, Nye County is gearing up for a high-octane community celebration. The much-anticipated Poker Run event is back, and it's bringing locals and visitors together for a good cause.
Organized as a fun-filled desert adventure, the event aims to showcase the beauty of our Nye County desert while raising vital funds for the Pahrump Disability Outreach Program, or PDOP. It all kicks off tonight, Friday, with a dazzling parade of lights featuring side-by-sides cruising from Ian Deutsch Park through Pahrump Valley Boulevard and ending at Petrick Park. Once there, families can enjoy a kid-friendly trunk-or-treat along with a haunted house, vendors, food trucks, games, festive costume contests, and live music kicking off with award-winning Lil Mikey Ruhan at 6 p.m.
Since you've been gone, I can breathe for the first time. So moving on, yeah, yeah. Thanks to you, now I get what I want. Since you've been gone.
Saturday morning starts bright and early with a pancake breakfast hosted by the Holiday Task Force. Drivers will gather at the rodeo arena for a morning meeting followed by a moving performance of the national anthem. Then engines roar to life as off-road vehicles launch the main event, the Poker Run. Riding under the stars and stripes, hoisted high by Valley Electric Association's bucket trucks. Spanning nearly 70 miles through scenic desert terrain, the run includes 5 poker stops with games at each to collect cards. The halfway point, Crystal, Nevada, the perfect desert pit stop before heading east through Johnny and Pahrump and back to Petrick Park. Once the dust settles, the celebration continues with food trucks, vendors, more live music, raffles, and prizes. Local youth groups will even offer vehicle wash services for donation. Whether you're riding, watching, or just there for fun, this poker run promises something for everyone, all for a great cause, and all right here in our own backyard.
All right, good luck to everyone involved, and Mikey's coming up with sports, where the Vegas Golden Knights took on the Boston Bruins last night. Hey, I'm familiar with those guys. It's all coming up and more. You're watching News 25.
It's the Drive into Fall event all month long at Saida Trudeau Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram. This fall, you can save big on every new Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram in stock. Save $5,500 on new 2025 Jeep Gladiator Rubicon 4x4. Get legendary off-road capability combined with rugged durability and modern features that make the 2025 Gladiator Rubicon 4x4 a versatile choice for any lifestyle. Or what about a brand new 2025 Grand Cherokee Trailhawk 4xe? This plug-in hybrid SUV with a 2.0 turbocharged engine producing 375 horsepower and 470 pounds-foot of torque. All that, and you can get available 0% financing for 72 months. That's right, you can take it home today and pay no interest for 72 months. Come in and see us today for the Drive into Fall event going on now at Saida Trudeau Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram, your original hometown dealer.
Hi, Are you a first-time homebuyer? If so, let me help. Many times the process of buying a home is stressful, and for many people, it's easier to procrastinate and rent instead of being a first-time homebuyer. Allow me to help guide you through the process of buying your first home. There's several programs that are out there that can help you buy your first home with very little money or even no money down. Take action today. Call me at 702-333-HOME.
As a member service representative, I make sure our members get the electric and internet services they depend on. As a parent, I count on those services too. Valley Electric is more than a company, it's a community.
Valley Electric Association and our family of companies. We are your friends and neighbors.
We're Valley Electric members too.
I'm excited to announce that we're having a huge sale on overstock and brand new products. For example, MyPillow Percale bed sheets, every color, every style, every size, only $29.88. Our Percale bed sheets are breathable, cool and crisp, and they're perfect for spring and summer. And check out Rev 7, the next generation of energy drinks. It tastes great and it gives you energy all day with no jitters and no crashes. Best of all, it's actually good for you. And for a limited time, try our 3-pack absolutely free. So go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use your promo code to save 20% on our Rev 7 12-packs or try our introductory 3-pack absolutely free. And our Percale bed sheets, all sizes, only $29.88. Twin size, full size, queen size, king sizes, all $29.88. Inventory is extremely limited at this price, so order now.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. The Las Vegas Aces Championship Parade, well, just tipped off, and the Boston Bruins came to town last night for a goal fest. Mikey has that. More in sports.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices. The Las Vegas Aces are back at it again, collecting championships like it's a loyalty program. Their celebration just kicked off at 5 p.m. Fans are invited to join the fun for a parade and a rally to honor the Aces 2025 WNBA title, their third championship in 4 seasons. Dynasty alert, Las Vegas Boulevard is expected to reopen at 7:30 p.m. Meanwhile, at T-Mobile Arena, the Vegas Golden Knights decided defense is optional, but goals are mandatory. William Karlsson scored twice, and Vegas outlasted the Bruins 6-5 in a thriller on Thursday night. Jack Eichel and Pavel Dorofeev each added a goal and an assist. Next up for the Knights, they welcome the Calgary Flames on Saturday. Now shifting gears to college hoops, UNLV Lady Rebels are locking in their Mountain West Conference schedule for the 2025-26 season. They tip things off against new conference foe Grand Canyon on the road December 17th. And finally, the UNLV football team is undefeated at 6-0, and Coach Dan Mullen is getting some well-deserved flowers. He's been named to the 2025 Paul Bear Bryant Coach of the Year Award watch list by the American Heart Association. The award honors college coaches who elevate the game. And that's your look at sports on News 25.
Thank you, Mikey. And as cooler temperatures settle into the valley, local gardeners are shifting gears for the fall season. The Pahrump Master Gardeners are stepping up with expert advice to help your autumn garden thrive.
Hello, this is Heather Freeman coming to you from the University of Nevada, Reno Extension at 1651 East Calvada, right here in Pahrump. I'm here to invite the members of the public, that would be you, to the garden this Sunday, October 19th from 1 to 4 p.m. We will be hosting Autumn in the Garden. For landscape owners, homeowners, come on over and visit with us. The Master Gardeners will be at different stations around the garden, demonstrating things like dividing iris, pruning roses, pruning palm trees, how to compost, and what kinds of things you can grow in your vegetable gardens through the winter. We also have our lovely labyrinth and a bench that was just reinstalled, thanks to one of the Master Gardener's husbands who fixed it up for us. So come on over this Sunday, October 19th, from 1 to 4 p.m. At the Extension Gardens at 1651 East Calvada. If you'd like to RSVP, you can shoot a text to 775-990-8322. That's 775-990-8322. We'll see you Sunday afternoon at the garden.
Okay, going to be perfect weather for that event, and this year's Victoria's Secret fashion show kicked off in high energy style yesterday, opening with performances from 2 chart-topping artists before the models hit the runway.
Victoria's Secret staged its 2025 fashion show in New York, bringing together iconic models, musical performances, and the brand's signature spectacles. Among the confirmed runway stars were Adriana Lima, Anna Akyei, Gigi Hadid, and Alex Consani. The show had a pink carpet and showcased a variety of celebrities who attended the show. Music performances were a key component this year. Victoria's Secret announced that Madison Beer and K-pop group Twice will headline the show's entertainment lineup. Twice delivered one of the evening's highlights, performing on stage during the show and joining in visual spectacle alongside the models. The returned angel wings, dazzling lingerie, and glitzy staging underscored the brand's effort to fuse fashion with entertainment. As the 2025 Victoria's Secret fashion show unfolds, viewers and fashion fans alike are watching closely to see how the brand balances its legacy with the evolving expectations in diversity, performance, and spectacle.
And a computer tech tip coming up from Josh Osborne. You're watching News 25.
$10 million in a pedestrian accident, $5 million in a car accident. These are just a few of our recent results.
Hurt in a wreck? Need a check? We're Lerner & Rowe. Make one call, that's all.
Lerner & Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
Centered Health is here in Pahrump, offering primary care, advanced wound care, and pain and vascular treatments. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and located at 1360 East Nevada Highway 372, Suite 5. We're accepting new patients and most insurances. Call us at 775-990-1772 to schedule a visit today. Centered Health, your bridge to better health.
When it comes to your safety and security, Pahrump Lock & Safe comes to mind. Pahrump Lock & Safe has been providing security and peace of mind throughout southern Nevada. Of course, you know about their 24/7 emergency service, but there's more. Pahrump Lock & Safe offers safe opening and repair, high security safe service, electronic locks, high security locks, access control systems, and much more services. Call 702-379-8441. Pahrump Lock & Safe, your key to security.
If you have Parkinson's or any of these symptoms, including trembling, difficulty walking or sleeping, and if you have been exposed to Paraquat or Gramoxone, you may be eligible for significant compensation at no cost to you. Call today for a preliminary interview to see if you qualify. If you or a loved one have worked or lived near a farm or field with Paraquat herbicide treatments and developed Parkinson's disease or any of these symptoms, don't wait another minute. The manufacturers of Paraquat and Gramoxone-based herbicides knew about the health risks and failed to warn people of this link to Parkinson's symptoms. We have provided justice and have assisted people suffering from Parkinson's and other ailments. Call today for a preliminary interview to see if you qualify. Call now. You could qualify to receive significant financial compensation. If we don't win, you pay nothing. So call our legal team now and let us help you receive substantial financial compensation. Call now.
Wounded Warrior Project empowers post 9/11 veterans and their families with life-changing programs and services.
I faced my PTSD, and I'm a better husband and father because of it.
We help warriors get the expert care and support to thrive.
I got involved. I got healthier. I got to be an athlete again.
Through our programs, community, and advocacy, we're proving
anything is possible.
Learn more at woundedwarriorproject.org/together.
I was in a wreck. I need a check.
Get Lerner and Rowe.
Get your check. Get Lerner and Rowe.
I was in a wreck. I need a check.
Get Lerner and Rowe.
Get smart. Get Lerner and Rowe.
Lerner and Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. Here's Josh Osborne now from Pahrum's own Great Computer Deals with a tech tip.
Hey guys, Josh Osborne here with Pahrum's own Great Computer Deals. It's time for another quick tutorial. Today's topic is part 2 of words that our customers use that are unfortunately not correct. Today's word is crash. A lot of times people come in and they say, my computer has crashed. And what they're probably referring to is something they've seen in an old movie that involves a computer where the physical hard drive shattered. And basically what that means is back years ago, not so much anymore, but there was a time when hard drives consisted of an actual silver spinning platter that moved like a record player or a CD player, and that drive would spin thousands of times a minute, and after years and years of that wear and tear, sometimes they would actually physically break apart. They would shatter or crash. But what's actually happening when someone comes in and they say that word, that's not the case. What has happened is usually a couple different things. Number one, their computer didn't crash. It's bogged down with so much junk. A lot of people have 2 or 3 antiviruses all running at the same time, which is a terrible idea. Or oftentimes they'll have so many different junkware programs running in the background that it's bogging down their computer and not letting it work correctly. It's not a crash, it's just you, unfortunately, not using a lot of wisdom and common sense and just putting way too much stuff on your computer that is slowing it down. Number 2, another reason we see is they do actually have one of those old-fashioned hard drives that has the spinning, moving parts, but it hasn't shattered like they see in the movies. It is basically slowing down because those drives are typically 5,400 RPM drives or 7,200 RPM drives. That means every minute that computer is on, it's spinning potentially 7,200 times, and as you can imagine, year after year of that kind of wear and tear, it causes that drive to break down and it slows down. It doesn't crash and shatter, hardly ever, but it causes it to slow down. It becomes basically unusable. And sometimes those computers have a hard time even booting up to that drive. So oftentimes they'll call it a crash. The third time is our friends with Microsoft Windows. What they like to do oftentimes is release updates or patches or fixes that are supposed to improve this operating system called Windows. And oftentimes it does the exact opposite. It screws things up. They decide to switch out a driver and all of a sudden your graphics card doesn't work anymore because the driver we gave it has been taken out and the one that Microsoft says is better has been switched in, and they cause that computer to blue screen when it turns on, and a lot of people see that and assume it's a crash. Again, it's not. So when you bring your computer into us, we're going to figure out which one of those 3 it is, and every single time we're going to be able to fix that issue for you guys. So come on in, explain why your computer crashed. We'll figure it out, we'll fix it, we'll get you guys back up and running. We appreciate your support and we appreciate you guys watching these videos. Got lots more to come. Make sure to stay tuned for our next quick tutorial.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
That's the Lerner and Rowe weather cam, and we're looking out to Mount Charleston. I do have some special guests on this weather cam telling us it's that time to pull out some special clothing.
Finally, sweater weather. Sweater weather. About time. It's about time. Sweater weather.
Complete forecast up in a bit.
The construction reduction event starts now at the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza. We're adding on around 3,100 square feet of shop space and desperately need to make room for contractors and their equipment. We're hoping you'll help out. Here's how. Come down to the Auto Plaza by September 30th. Find your perfect car, truck, or SUV and put it in your driveway. We don't expect you to do all the heavy lifting. To help make space in your driveway great again, get discounts of up to $13,700 off a GMC Sierra half-ton. Get a Silverado 1500 Custom starting at only $34,100, or drive a Chevy Colorado for only $499 a month with $1,500 down. Nearly every vehicle is being marked down. We'll have loan specialists ready to help with any credit situation and lenders standing by with millions to lend. Only at the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza. Stop by today.
Attorney Jonathan Nelson, don't you want to tell everyone about your awards?
That's right, Rhonda. J.K. Nelson Law has received Best Attorney of Pahrump for 6 years in a row. We've also been recognized by Best of Las Vegas. So if you have a legal need, stop by one of our 3 locations in Pahrump, Summerlin, or Southwest Las Vegas. Give us a call, 727-9900. And remember, when you need a lawyer,
you need Nelson.
1 in 4 people have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also an actor and advocate for disability inclusion across all aspects of life. The disability community is passionate, strong, powerful. We have so much to offer and deserve to be included in society. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Eat Your Seals is delivering services, advocacy, and local supports that elevate the communities for everyone. That's my Eat Your Seals. Make it yours.
Weather is sponsored by the Nevada Dairy Farmers and the Dairy Council of Nevada, sharing the love of all things dairy. Celebrate the best moments with milk. Milk the moment. And the weather is also brought to you by the Ponderosa Dairy, Nevada's largest dairy, fresh from our farm to your table.
Welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. It's your weather forecast from the anchor desk. It's 66 at Fernley right now. Today it was, at least. Fallon, 66, 67. Carson City, Tonopah, 63. They're mining 65 degrees in Goldfield. Beatty, it ain't 80. It's 75, 79 in Amargosa. Las Vegas, 76. They're enjoying some great weather right now. Parade just kicked off with the world champs. And Death Valley is 87. And your temperature right now in the region, 74. Right here in Pahrump and around sunrise this morning at 6:53 a.m. 20% humidity, westerly direction on the wind, 5 miles an hour, high of today near 76. And your sun is setting, well, earlier and earlier. If you're running, get out there a little earlier. 6:04 p.m. tonight, sunset, 35% humidity, easterly direction for the wind, and 5 miles an hour. Low of 49 degrees, and you'll need a little blanket tonight, maybe. Snuggle up with somebody, maybe. 80 degrees tomorrow, beautiful. Lots happening Sunday, 82, 81 on Monday, Tuesday, 83, 78 on Wednesday, Thursday, 79, 79 Friday. We are coming into the most perfect time of the season for most people, say. You got the poker run at the Petrack Park, a great time to get out there. And then we've got the wine tasting on Saturday, tomorrow at the Charleston Peak Winery. That'll just about do it for all of us here this week and the staff at News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. Make it a great weekend.
In the quiet corners of our country, everyday people with a love for the outdoors are leaving the world a little better than they found it. With no recognition or pat on the back, the reward is the rust